It's just Joe. Hey, it's Brainmuffin back with another beer review. And here we have Joe, which is an IPA from 10 Barrel Brewing Company. 6.9% alcohol. They are from Bend, Oregon. I thought 10 Barrel. For some reason I thought this was a local beer, and it isn't. But I don't know where Bend, Oregon is, or Oregon, as some people say. But there's no E, so it's like it's un to me. And let's find out. So I'm expecting a Northwest style IPA. Should be a nice piney bomb. Ooh, and I may be dead wrong. Nice golden color. This one's been sitting out. It's nice and warmed up, ready to go. Ooh, but it is a hot bomb. Wow. That malt backbone too is coming through very nice. When the malt's there on the nose, I really, really like it. Mouth's watering already. Wow. That is, wow. That is a hot bomb and a half that's going to make my cheeks flush. Wow. That is a hoppier beer than I was expecting. 70 IBU. It's a bit more bitter than I had an IPA we recently reviewed with 90. But this has a smaller malt backbone. But it is there. It is nice and malty. Little hints of caramel malt. Caramelization of malt. Some brewers use caramel malt. I usually do with my home brew. The more traditional way for an IPA is to heat your brewing kettle very hot. And then when you're doing your runnings off of your mash, that the wort comes in and it hits that and caramelizes. Now when you do it that way, you get a lot of residue and you have to scrape the brew kettle when you're done. But you get a nice big copper kettle hot like that. That's the traditional way. And so that takes the pale malt. It, basically slightly burns the sugars that are coming in. You can caramelize sugar and water on your stove, and that's essentially the same thing. It just depends on how much you let it caramelize and how dark you let it get. And so, but you can buy malted barley that's been baked to give it that flavor, that coloring, and those flavors. Usually get some, especially in your 60 and 80 Love Bun, you also get a little bit of nuttiness. But that is nice coloring, nice and cloudy like it should be. It's not filtered. Bottle conditioned. Wow. And that is really, you can almost like, the pine resin just kind of drips off from the hops. I should say the piney resin, because it doesn't have anything pine in it. It's just the cone of the hops. Certain hops have a pine flavor and aroma to them. So no grass, no citrus. There was hints of citrus when I first poured it, but I don't get anything like that now. To me, this is really a lot of pine, lots of fresh hops, maybe even dry hopped in secondary. But there's so much hopness, hop aroma to it that it actually makes my mouth water when I'm smelling it. And it's a very chewy sensation with the hops. It's like you're chewing on the cones themselves. Very nice. That's why I think it's also been dry hopped. It has that characteristic of being dry hopped. And I'm surprised, 6.9. This is almost getting into double IPA territory. Yet it has a nice balance to it. It's kind of on the cusp, but not quite there. And I would do all of the standard food pairings with an IPA. I would have hot, spicy, anything. Mexican, Vietnamese, Chinese, I don't care. Something spicy, whatever level to you is spicy, doesn't matter. This is going to have a nice, it's not really a balance so much as a tug of war for your tongue. But man, that's nice. But it's so piney on the nose. I mean, it's almost like you can just inhale the hop resin. Hop oils. Oh, that is so nice. I'm giving that a 4 3/4. That is fabulous. Absolutely. Nice. Very nice. That is definitely one you want to chew. Right about mid-mouth, you get some nice malty, caramelized malt backbone, and it stays the whole way. Finishes a little on the bitter side, but not a whole lot. Very nice balance. Very well done, guys and gals. I don't know who their brewers are at 10 Barrel, you know, but you guys have done a fabulous, you people, whatever. I just mean people in general, the guys, take it whatever you want. But man, that is fantastic. Definitely going to have to get more 10 Barrel. A little bit of alcohol warming. Whew. Very, very nice. Thank you very much. So have you had Joe IPA from 10 Barrel? What do you think? What do you think of the pairings? What do you think of the rating? 4 3/4. This is fabulous. I've very few IPAs have had a betterness like Pliny the Elder and a few other. I mean, this is really fantastic. And nice example of the Northwest, Pacific Northwest style of IPA. Very good. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sharing. Share me all over Twitter. Retweet me. Everything else, please. And thanks for following. And we will see you later. Bye. One the